I think there's a strong desire that man has for success. Now, quality is different than success. Otherwise, you could only imagine where I would be. But quality is something which is inherently possessed by men of high stature. Whereas success is something which is the X factor, not the show. Something which is unquantifiable to someone who doesn't have it. And that's why it's strong. Because there's a long chapter in history of those who are successful. And it's the most jealous-filled chapter in the book to read. Because success oftentimes isn't met, even by our most valiant efforts. There's a resounding no from that textbook for people such as yourself. Now, sometimes it's scary to think that work requires projects. In order to get yourself out there and splatter on that history book, you have to have projects. Because projects are a covenant of an arc in a biblical analogy. Projects are what grounds the abstract nature of the mind into a reality. And unfortunately, people look at the lists. People look at what did this person build, what did this person leave behind, and they don't look at the man himself or the woman herself or the they them themselves. They just don't look at these things. And that hurts. But that's reality. Because people don't have time to look into the mind of Picasso. They don't have time to look into these things of personal lives and motivation and stress. And it's conflictory. It really is. We wonder, how can someone so successful be so horrible in their personal lives? How can this musician I see on TV use devil worshipper imagery and still be successful? So that's what I'm saying. Is success important? Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. But is it a measure of your brilliance? It can be, but I don't think so. I think the quality of the heart is what's important. Because you can be successful without that, and it doesn't matter one hair. And you can be successful with that, and it's something that lights the world on fire. And in a movement which prioritizes the importance of projects to display gifts of culture and religious institutions and all of these things, character is more important than success. That's what I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way I see it.